All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, we are back again on the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We have got that victory. It was so important. It was so important to get that victory just before the international break as well. I mean, the fan base was just a bit demoralized after back-to-back losses, but we got that victory. It looked a bit dicey at one point, which we'll get to. At the end of the day, 3 points, top of the Premier League table after Man United dropping points, which I fully expected, to be honest, against a very good side of Everton. Probably should have won as well. But honestly, very, very good performance overall from us. There was a portion in the second half where we weren't that great, where they came back. But at the end of the day, the 3 points is so important, which is going to just lift us up. As you can see, Chelsea admin putting out their full-time 3-1 score. That's how we won at the end. Let's talk about the match a little bit. Obviously, the lineup for me, I'm not one that, hates on Thomas Tuchel. Whatever he picks, I'm happy with that. For me, let's have a quick look at this. This is how we sort of lined up. Callum Hudson-Odoi as left wing back, Lukaku, Timo Werner on the right, Chilwell as a left wing back, Aspie on the right wing back, Rudiger, Silva, Chalobah in the back, Mendy goalkeeper in the middle, Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Honestly, I was happy with that. Because Ruben Loftus-Cheek deserved a start, and he got that start. And we'll talk about player analysis. He was probably my man of the match, in all honesty. Callum Hudson-Odoi, very good as well. Preferred left side, gets to play in that left wing position, and he was brilliant too. Timo Werner got that goal and his work rate, but we'll talk about him and his player performances as well. It's just, I find it frustrating because there were a couple of chances where he should have put it away, but he got that crucial second goal, which got us back into the game. And then obviously we got that goal from Chilwell. But yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi got that start. I love to see Werner and Lukaku link up. I've been asking for that from the get-go. And look, we look a lot better going forward when Lukaku and Werner play together. We look a lot more, we feel like we can create a lot more chaos when those two are playing. So I want this combination to continue on. I don't want it to stop. At the moment, Ziyech and Havertz and Pulisic is injured anyway, and those players are not being in form. I know with Mason coming back, what do we do? But I do want to keep seeing Timo Werner. Whatever the matter is, Timo and Lukaku, they just create havoc together. So from that perspective, in the back line as well, Chalobah, I'm glad he started. He got that goal. Overall, I was happy. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Kovacic in the double pivot. I was happy with the lineup. I mean, the first half, we looked so strong, ladies and gentlemen. We looked really good. It was an open game, and I was a bit surprised by that. I mean, at the same time, not completely surprised because Southampton do like to press. They press us. They pressed us last season as well. They pressed us this particular match. I just thought that they may sit deep and frustrate us and then try and hit us in the counter. But no, they wanted to play football, and kudos to them. Full ranks to them as well. They came out of their shell. They wanted to press, win the ball high up, and it made it an open, nice game. But first half, we played extremely, extremely well with especially Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We got that early assist from the corner from Chilwell, whips it in. Ruben Loftus-Cheek flicks the header on, and then Chalobah goes into the far post and gets that tap in, which was brilliant. I mean, what a find Chalobah has been. Let's talk a little bit about Chalobah. As we go through this particular match, we'll talk about all of these players. Chalobah, I mean, I was saying it in my watch-along that this particular player would easily be somewhere around 25 to 30 million in the market at the moment, maybe even 35 million. We got him for absolutely free from our academy. I mean, this is the beauty about academy. We should respect the players from the academy. If we can't get world-class players out there, we should be looking at the academy, no doubt. And Chalobah, what a player he's turning out to be. His second Premier League goal as well after that Crystal Palace thunderbolt. So, and defensively, he wasn't that bad. Yeah, there was times where Southampton were attacking in his side, but more or less, he was good. That goal, just we need everyone to chip in, and there's another goal from the defender. But overall, that first half, Ruben Loftus-Cheek outside of the box, somewhere in this sort of region where he had a snapshot. It's so good to see a midfielder taking shots from midfield. Generally, our midfielders don't have that besides Mason Mount, and it was so good to see Ruben. And Ruben, overall, I mean, even in the second half, but first half, just so dynamic, up and down in this particular channel, bumping players off, that physique, that strength, that drive. He was just causing havoc for Southampton. And I'm just so glad that that remontada is definitely on. That comeback is definitely on. Second half, he looked strong as well. But when Barkley came on, I was a bit upset that Barkley came on. But let's be honest, Barkley's pre-assist for Azpilicueta was sublime to get that second goal for Timo Werner. So, yeah, overall, that first half, we were in control. We should have had a lot more goals, I feel. There was an opportunity for Lukaku, which ended up being an offside. I think there was an opportunity for Timo Werner as well, which it looked like a goal. He headed it in, but wasn't given. I think it was in the first half. I'm pretty sure it was in the first half, or maybe it was in the second half. I'm pretty certain it was in the first half, but whatever the case is, strong first half performance. Defensively, there was some sort of issues on the break when Southampton had the ball, but overall we were quite strong. Second half, however, as soon as it started, that start from 45 minutes to about when they got that penalty, we were under the pump from Southampton and it looked a bit dicey. Obviously, then Chilwell, very, very clumsy tackle around here, and Tino Livramento. Wow. You know, I said it. It's either he was going to get a goal or he was going to get an assist. And look, he won the penalty, Tino Livramento. And Tino Livramento all game, there were a couple of times where he stopped Callum on his run, made some critical defending from Tino Livramento. Was one of their top players, to be honest. There were a couple of times where Rudy stopped Tino Livramento. He showed who the boss is. But Chilwell, very, very poor penalty giveaway. Overall, Chilwell, look, he gave that pace from the left side. He showed that energy, a lot more energy from Alonso. Had that work rate, kept on going up and down defensively. Overall was okay-ish. Besides that, very, very stupid giveaway of that penalty, but redeemed himself with that snapshot volley from this particular position, which the goal line technology helped us out. But yeah, second half, Ward-Prowse got that goal, and from there, 1-0. I was like, oh my God, not this again. But luckily, Ward-Prowse, as soon as Jorginho came on, dicey pass to Jorginho, but Jorginho got to the ball first, and VAR did the right thing. The referee, Martin Atkinson, gave a yellow card first up, but luckily VAR stepped in. You know, VAR stopped Timo Werner's goal. Honestly, that shouldn't have been stopped. Actually, I just remembered that was in the first half where Aspie was given a free kick from this sort of area. But that, I can't believe it. I don't understand VAR. I want you guys to tell me, the people in the comments, please, how can VAR go back 3-4 plays back to find out a particular foul? It just baffles me. Timo Werner definitely deserved that goal in the first half. But yeah, as soon as the red card happened, we were all on top of them again. And from there, it was so good to see, especially that pass from from Barkley from this particular area to find Azpilicueta here. And then Timo Werner getting into these sort of areas. Aspie whips it in and Timo scores that goal. And honestly, let's talk a little bit about Timo Werner now. What a frustrating figure. He gets so many chances. Obviously, the VAR one, that should have been a goal. I'm not taking that away. But in the second half, once again, Lukaku from these sort of areas holds up the play, flicks it to Timo Werner, literally sets him up. And Timo, I feel like he should have finished that. I know a lot of people are going to say it's a top save, and it was a top save. But from these areas, you've got to be able to smash it into the goal. The keeper really shouldn't have a chance. It was low enough for the keeper to score. Had he just lifted made the shot a little bit higher, I think there was, absolutely all chances where Werner could have had a hat trick in this game, to be honest. But overall, I like his game. Yes, his first touches, his ball control at times. Even in the first half, there were times where he was just hitting the defender. Every time he was crossing in, he was hitting the first man. Luckily, they were going for corners. So look, that's where I want his game to be better. His decision-making in these areas when he was in the first half. I want him to find runners if they're coming in from midfield. I want him to, if he can't get that cross, I want him to pass it back to Aspie, let him cross it in. So that's where I want him to be better. But overall, as I said, he's ability with Lukaku, it just creates a lot of havoc for us. So I'm happy with that. Let's look at some of the other, individual performances in this particular match. Aspie, look, overall had a good game, gets that assist. He had another assist for Azpilicueta. But I must say, in this position, when you have to go up and down, he does tire, ladies and gentlemen. And he looked tired at the end. So I can't wait till Reece James comes back. And I think Aspie will appreciate moving back into the RCB role. Silva was strong overall in that game. Rudiger, oh my God, that run he made when he was just going through here and he put that ball in for Lukaku. Oh my God, that would have gone down as one of the best assists in this season. And Lukaku with that finish as well had a fantastic goal. But chalked off, it was offside. But had he just checked his run a little bit, Rudy would have got that assist. And we should not be surprised one bit. Rudy loves driving and he was bumping players off and driving through. Oh man, that would have been a hot assist from Rudiger. Rudinho, that's what he scored at the moment. Rudiger had a brilliant game. Defensively, I don't think I can floor him one bit. Kovacic had a very good game before he got substituted, obviously. Jorginho, when he came off, he did what Jorginho does, control the game. But by then, obviously he got that red card, so he enticed that red card, which was good. But Kovacic, brilliant. First half, brilliant. His ball control, passing ability, finding those key passes, I loved it. I loved Kovacic's performance. Callum Hudson-Odoi first half in his element in that left wing. I want to see him a little bit more. Honestly, I hope Thomas Tuchel continues playing him in that left wing position and continues to give him that opportunity. I don't want him to see now benched and not get that opportunity. Second half, yes, wasn't that great, but overall, I have to say he had a very good game. First half, that flick between Callum Hudson-Odoi and Chilwell, that was simply sublime chemistry there. There were a couple of times they were a bit off with each other, but that particular movement was great. And he had that opportunity to drive in. Tino Livramento came in the last ditch and saved that. So overall, I liked his play. Lukaku did what Lukaku does best. His movement was great. He had that goal from Rudiger as well, but just marginally offside. And that hold up for Timo Werner where he should have scored. So all up, I can't floor Lukaku. He was brilliant as well. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, Barkley as well from the bench. Thomas Tuchel, a little bit about Thomas Tuchel. I thought he made some really good substitutions. Honestly, the subs that came in, Mason Mount off the bench, looked really good, looked lively. And in fact, when Mason came on and Barkley came on, they looked very lively and got us into that front foot where Southampton in that initial parts of that second half was looking a little bit dicey. So Mason had a good impact in the match as well. Overall, Thomas Tuchel made some really, really good substitutions. So glad we got that 3 points. Top of the table. Now we can relax. Enjoy the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what your thoughts are. A 3-1 victory. Look, Southampton, they got a 0-0 against Man City. They drew against Man United. They drew against West Ham. So we have done a very good job against this particular team to get 3 points. So I'm very, very happy finishing off just before the international breaks come in, and we're on top of the table. So it's looking good. We are still there. We should be chasing for this title, be a title contender, 100%. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your thoughts were about the game. First half, second half, player performances that we've discussed, the 3 points. Please comment below. Want to know your thoughts and smash the like button, guys. Smash it. We won. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Do check out the live stream tomorrow, which is going to be exciting. Let's just check out some more finishing pictures. This is a feel-good picture from Chelsea. Let's see what else is up. Hopefully they have man of the match. Do they have a man of the match? Deserved his goal today. Timo Werner, that was brilliant. Look at this. This 100% did deserve his goal. He could have had a hat-trick, as I said. I don't think they have a man of the match. Who's your man of the match? For me, it was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. You could say maybe even Timo Werner, but he did miss some of those chances. But look, Ruben Loftus-Cheek for me is the man of the match, taking nothing away from Timo Werner as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. We'll catch you guys sometime very, very soon tomorrow. Until next time.